The future of Charlotte's transportation plan is taking a step forward. That happened today in Raleigh.
Representative Tricia Cotham's PAVE Act cleared a key hurdle, and it lays out a roadmap for major investments over the next several years.
WCNC Charlotte's Walker Lawson live tonight on what this means for the region that is growing at a light speed pace. Of course, more growth means more options for public transit. Walker.
Yeah, and this bill does exactly that by giving that funding, but the bill still has a long way to go, but it's a step in the right direction to better improve access to buses, to the light rail service, and for roadways in the area. As Mecklenburg County looks to expand its transit network, Representative Tricia Cotham's legislation aimed at giving local leaders more flexibility moved forward on Wednesday with some changes.
The original bill, at least as it was filed, did have language in there that would have codified a 60-40 split, 60% going to public transit, which includes things like microtransit, bus, rail, and then 40% to go to road funding.
Representative Jordan Lopez says the bill was amended to reflect what local leaders, including the Metropolitan Transit Commission, recently approved.
And one of those amendments was in the section that allocated 60% of the funds to go to public transit. There was an additional section added that capped rail spending specifically at 2/3 of that 60%, which equates to about 40%. So it has in effect reverted to the 40-40-20 that was initially or that was proposed on the Senate side.
And while there is a change, Representative Lopez says it's still a win for transit users.
And investing in a expanded public transit system is one of the primary ways to make it easier to get folks around. In the East Charlotte area, the community that I represent, we have one of the highest ridership lines. The number 9 line runs through my district, and it's because so many folks rely on public transit to get from home to work or from home to medical appointments.
Robert McCutcheon, CEO of Charlotte Regional Business Alliance, says this is a big step forward for the community.
It's absolutely critical for our area. 117 people a day move to the Charlotte region. We expect our population to grow by 50% by 2050. And so with that kind of growth and keeping that kind of growth, we need investment in our infrastructure.
And that investment means economic opportunity.
We're talking almost $20 billion in investment over the next 30 years, means economic growth for our region and jobs for our region, not only in the construction projects, but also in the implementation of great jobs for this new transportation system.
Now, this bill is also different than the Senate bill that would authorize a 1-cent sales tax on the Mecklenburg County ballot. Again, that bill has been stuck in committee since April. Reporting in Charlotte, Walker Lawson, WCNC Charlotte.
Walker, thanks so much for your reporting.